So in this video, I'm going to go over a slightly unknown topic, I'd say, of ward placement, especially specifically pink ward placement, and what exactly makes good pink ward placement good and bad ward placement bad in regards to pinks specifically. So the first thing to think about with pinks is what vision is granted when you place a pink ward somewhere. That's kind of obvious. It seems obvious and simple, but it can go farther deeper. It can go deeper than that little concept there. So if I were to place a ward right here, this pink ward actually grants, let's see here, if I can get it just right. Yeah, if I were to put just a pixel over, then this grants vision of here, 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 and here. So it grants a lot of vision for one ward. It doesn't actually support that much traffic. People don't actually go through that much. But it grants a lot of visions of low traffic areas, which is somewhat useful. This will prevent like half the ganks at top. If you put a pink ward right here, this will prevent a lot of ganks. And to think about placement, another level of thinking with placement is who is actually going to walk through this bush. And how you think about that is with pathing. There's going to be rare amounts of time when you're actually going to walk through this bush naturally. See, look at this. I'm walking over here. I don't actually walk through that bush at all. I won't see that bush if I don't like specifically walk through there, or I don't go in a certain way from a certain place. So if I click right here and decide to go to golems, say I'm coming from Fountain and I just click on golems, then I won't know there's a pink ward there. And that's usually how people start their jungle if they come down from they recalled, come from Fountain, go to golems, take golems, come down to red or wraiths. They won't see this at all, but you'll have full vision on them. There's only one circumstance when they'll actually walk through this bush, is if they're coming from Fountain topside and they decide it paths them through here and they go to lower to red. So you'll walk through it really briefly and then you might see the pink ward. But a lot of people actually path this way. They path from wraiths, from the Fountain to the wraiths. And again, you won't see this at all. Early game or pre 25 minutes, you have absolutely no reason to be in this bush to check it out. You won't accidentally find this ward, and that's really important in pink ward placement. Is thinking about, will the enemy go through this bush a lot naturally? And the answer is no. There's only one circumstance when you would actually go through this bush, is when you're coming from Fountain and coming down to red buff specifically. And so that moves us into our next set of areas for pink ward. And it's really important for pink wards because they last forever. So you want to make them last as long as possible. Probably the most popular pink ward spot is this right here. It gives tremendous amount of vision for this right here. This ward. It lasts for a long time. Not many people will go through it, and it grants vision from here to the middle lane to deeper in here, and partially into Dragon. And again, this is a good pink ward because no one walks through it intentionally. Let's just look at this. Okay, I'm gonna go gank mid. I'm not gonna walk through there. I'm not gonna accidentally go through there and get the ward. Okay, say this is from the perspective of purple side, by the way. I'm I'm defending. I say I was a mid laner from purple side, and I decided to ward right here. The enemy jungler won't go there. Say I'm gonna go invade. I'm gonna go invade blue. I think this might be the only opportunity that I actually walk through it. Yeah, you walk through it for 0.5 seconds. Literally 0.7 seconds. You walk through it if you're gonna go invade their blue from over there. Say I'm going to. Say I just took wraiths. I'm going to try and invade their blue from up here or counter jungle them. I'll be seen by this, but I won't naturally go through it. There's no reason for me to go through it. Another option. Say I'm going to, okay, bottom lane's pushed in, and I'm going to go gank them from river. I walk down a path down there from the minimap. I'm not going to go see it at all. I'm not going to stumble through the bush. It's not going out of my way. I'm not going out of my way to actually see it. And that's what's required to clear these pink wards. That's what makes them good placement. And the final location is this bush right here. This is lesser known than other places. And then again, this is taken from the side of purple side. But I would say that purple side has an advantage in this situation where they have wards available for right here as opposed to over here as blue side. Again, there's only one real time when, or maybe I guess two opportunities where the jungler would just accidentally stumble upon this ward. It grants very similar vision to this. It'll just wait for this timeout. I guess I'll go over when in 20 seconds. So I'll come back to this. I will naturally stumble upon it when I want to gank mid lane past river, or when I decide to invade their jungle, their upper right side jungle, through this route as opposed to running through river. Those are the only times when I'm going to see this ward. And there's so many opportunities when this ward will see me. So if I go to dragon, I go to bottom lane through river, I will be seen by this ward. If I gank mid through river on the lower side, I will be seen by this ward. And there's a crazy amount of opportunities that this ward will see people. Okay, so we'll talk about the vision it grants. So it grants everything right to the edge of river and everything to the edge of dragon entrance, and everything to the edge of the bush and up here, whatever. It's important to get it as low as possible so you have full vision over here. You don't want to place it up here because then you'll get this line right here of just vision, and that's too little amount. So that concludes our talk about pink ward placement. So yeah, in review. Good pink ward placement is where people will not naturally path to. Just think about put yourself into their shoes and say, if I clicked from fountain to point A on the minimap, am I going to naturally walk through there? Will I naturally walk through it a lot, or will it be some random circumstance that I'll walk through this bush, like this one small opportunity? I'll walk through this bush. And how much does another end in review? Second, how much does these wards actually grant vision of, and stop ganks, traveling, whatever have you. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be putting out more videos about small little tutorials, and see you next time.